Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 12th to the 19th, and a few other cards jumped out the deck, so I'm going to bring them into the reading, okay? And where they flew out was the central issue, which is the Eight of Cups, and with it came the Nine and the Hierophant. That's very, very interesting here, because the Eight of Cups is sometimes a feeling of I am not getting my needs met here, okay? It's not it's not the Death card with a capital D. It's more I need to, you know, we need to sort a few issues out. But right afterwards, the Nine of Cups, so this is the wish fulfillment and the Hierophant card. So some of you are moving towards a deeper level of commitment and a deeper level of emotional happiness. But there might be a little bit of a journey of getting there, okay? So let me start at the beginning, because behind you is the Moon card. Not everyone's favourite card, because it speaks of being in the unknown, in the mystery. It's one of these cards that are, because next comes the Sun card, which is illumination. But it looks to me that some Scorpios have been very, very submerged in their watery depths, okay? Now what's going for you is the Justice card, which is very interesting. I'm going to clarify the Justice card. I'm going to get another deck, okay? Because the Justice card is about harvest. You got it twice. How fascinating is that? So if any of you are in a legal situation, this is going for you. If it's not a legal situation, this is about things coming to harvest. So you've done all the work, and now the Pentacles or whatever it is about to be harvested. Things are coming into balance. Really nice card to get twice as the gift card, because things are coming into a much more state of peace, which actually makes sense to me with that 8 and that 9. And it might not feel that way at the start of the week, so you might start in the 8 and the Moon card, which is a little bit of maybe a little bit of a feeling that you're a bit lost in the water, but things are going to move forward this week quite rapidly, by the way. I mean, the challenge is the Two of Wands, so there's still the thing is with the Two of Wands, you've already got the Ace. You know what you want, but what you're being called for is to be decisive, to move forward with courage and with energy, and quite often move out of our comfort zone. It's with the Two of Cups. So some of you might have got to a point in a relationship where you're unsure what the future holds. But actually, I think there's something deeper going on here, because I think you both know what you want, but I think what's happened is you've both got lost in the Moon card and the Eight of Cups, which is not knowing what comes next, a feeling that both your needs aren't being totally met here. Actually, for some of you, you're looking for a partner. So it's going to be different for everyone. You're looking for a different level of commitment. Or some of you who are in a good relationship, maybe it's got a little bit lost. It happens, guys, to all of us. Even the best relationships, because relationships take work. And when we forget that they take work, we just get lost in complacency. And because you're a water sign, the water gets a bit muddy. That's what I call it, okay? A bit like the Five of Cups, when we get a bit emotionally drained. There feels that some Scorpios have lost their way a little bit. The good news is how other people are showing up for you is the Empress card. So there's a lot of abundance, This is about family, it could be about children, it's about love. And it's a part of love that you can see, that you can touch. So if this is to do with a partner, there'll be loads of touching, loads of tactile time together. It's your opposite sign, which is Taurus, which is what you need to learn to bring into your life, okay? Meals out together, time spent on one-to-one, and that's what starts to change things. So other people are showing up for you in this Empress card. There might be some people wanting more commitment, because that's what the 8 walking to the 9 and the Hierophant means. This is a reading about walking to happiness. By the way, there's no way around it. You might be asked to be very courageous. I think some of yous have got a little bit, the water's turned to mud a little bit. And when the water turns to mud, everything gets a little bit exhausting, a little bit heavy. And so there might need to be a little bit of self-care here. And if this is about your relationships, there needs to be a little bit of quality time spent together to get your bearings back, because the Empress is such a high love. And we don't want to walk away from something that only needs a little bit of effort put into it. Because after, as I said, after the 8, this 9 and the Hierophant came, which is walking to your heart, to a wish fulfillment, to your emotional happiness. And Hierophant is about stability and commitment. Both are the cards of Taurus, which is very strange. You've got both of them, which again is about the practical parts of love, which is always generally the hardest parts of love, because Scorpio energy is about merging. And when we have to do that harder part of love, it feels like everything's a bit more heavy. But it's what we need to do. It's what we all need to do. And where you're moving to is Temperance, which is absolutely beautiful. Temperance is alchemy, okay? And alchemy, temperance in a relationship reading is about two people who are better off together, because the unit they create is something more than you would do apart. Okay, lovely, lovely relationship card. If this isn't, you're just moving to a much more place of emotional balance, because you're now swimming in the water and you've got this goblet of fire, and you're not dropping any of it, because you've got this emotional balance. Because I can't help feeling quite a lot of yous have maybe, it's been quite a heavy season, especially last month. I don't think anyone flew, basically. Quite a lot of, and I'm dealing with a lot of clients who've got a lot of emotional burnout. So I don't know if you've got yourself a little bit very much in that watery unknown, because all your readings are about the opposite. It's about coming out of there, being in Taurus, the earthy, tactile side of love. Some of you are moving to a whole new level of commitment. There might be a little bit, is this what I want? Is it what I don't want? I think in my heart, this is what you want, but you'll have to move out your comfort zone. And maybe even for some Scorpios, and you need to bring different ways of relating in, okay? Because don't forget, you're here to incorporate Taurus, which is more about sensuality than sexuality. Going out for dinner, going out and for dates. Some of you might be starting a family. There's a lot of very secure, solid energy around you. And I sort of, it's funny, I love the Moon card, by the way, because I like being in that mystery. But I don't know about you. I've sort of had enough of it. And that's what this reading is saying. It's time to come out And maybe you'll have to make some really strong concrete actions in order to pull yourself out of it. But it's time. It's what needs to happen. And the trick is always the Empress card, okay? Especially if this is to do with your relationship dynamics, spend time together out in nature, going out for dinner. That sort of thing is what's going to bring the energy of change. I almost want to ask if there's another message for you. Very interesting reading here, Scorpio. So you're coming from night into day. Yeah, you got the Three of Cups, say no more. Now, this could just be about joy and celebration. There could be some decisions to be made around your relationship, by the way. I'm not going down that line because I think I'm reading it in its lighter way, which is coming out of, I think some of you have been a bit too much in the Scorpio energy, and we need to get you out of it into, oh, the light of day. I keep wanting the sun to appear for you to say, come on, out of there, go and have some joy, go and have some celebration, go and have some time together, okay? I hope this helped in any shape or form. Scorpio, quite a complex reading, guys, okay? Loads of love, bye.